Hi, this is Lady Lex UK, and this is a How Do I Dreams tutorial. I'm going through the archive of the How Do I section of the Media Molecule in Dreams forum and picking out some choice questions to make some short tutorials for you. So the first one was posted by I'mWells8 in October 2020, and he asked, tap to pull out, double tap to put away. In my level, I have set it to hold down on R3, the character can pull out a gun. I was wondering if instead I could simply press down on R3 to pull out the gun and then press it another time to put it away. Is this in any way possible? Right, the answer is absolutely yes. This is a toggle switch, and it's very, very simple to do. So let's make our toggle switch. First of all, we'll open up our Puppet Logic. There we go. And I'm going to open up the controller logic. And we're going to put in a keyframe. So pop our keyframe down. Whoops. I'm going to select the hand here. And I'm going to pull it up. And I'm going to get him to point the gun. There we go, like that. Okay. So there's our keyframe for pointing the gun. And now what I'mWells8 has got already is he's using R3. Now, he says R3. R3 is the button on top of the joystick. To be honest, I think this is a little bit cumbersome for a toggle switch. I'm going to change it to R1 because I think that's easier. So I'm going to use R1. But the principle is the same. You press R1 and it toggles. So let's have a look, see what he's got so far. So far, he's got, you press your button and the gun comes up. But you have to hold it in order to keep it there. Otherwise, it just does this. Okay, so I'm pressing R1 and that's just popping up like that. But I have to hold it to keep it up there. He wants it to toggle on instead. So what we do is we put a manipulator between the two. So we go in and put in a signal manipulator. So we take this wire, whoops, and we put it in there. And then we put another wire in to there, like that. Then we go into a 1 and square, custom remapper, and click on the last one here, the pointing arrow up, toggle output at on. That's it. And now we've created a toggle switch. So if I go in now and press R1, up it pops. There we go. And then down it goes again. Up it pops. And down it goes. So that's a simple toggle switch. Now, you can create more complex toggle switches with multiple stages. So this is really good for just on off. So 1 zeros, on off, black white, binary toggle switch, a binary switch. But if you wanted more stages than just on and off, then you do this slightly differently. So let's get rid of the signal manipulator and we're going to put in a selector instead. And now we're going to wire the R1 button to the move to next output. And now we use a wire from B to the keyframe. So that looks like this, exactly the same. R1 up, R1 down, R1 up, R1 down. So it does exactly the same thing, but this time we've got a selector. Now the advantages to this is I can add a third stage. So for this third stage, I'm going to add a sound effect of a gun. So now we've got R1 and then he fired the gun. R1 and he fired the gun. It might be better to keep the gun up while he fires the guns. So we're going to wire that. You can wire as many of these into one keyframe as you like. It will play it both times. So we go, and then I'll wire it down. So there we go. So you can have more complex toggles, if you like, if you use a selector. Now, one of the things that he's asked for here, let me just get rid of that sound effect, is tap to pull out and double tap to put away. Right, this is a little bit more complex than just a toggle switch, because we've got to determine whether he's done a double tap. So, what I'm going to do is, at the moment, we want to go A, B, A, B, A, B, so on, off, on, off. But we want to create a double tap. So we're going to do that in the C output. So I'm going to put a little timer in. And I'm going to set that timer to 0.5. You can change this so that you have to do a very quick double tap as much as you like. So we'll put start timer. And then when the timer is finished, we're going to go back to B. If you hit B, we want to reset. And if we hit A, we want to reset. So what this will do, and I'll do it in test mode so you can see. Whoop. I'll have to move that over. Hang on. Let's move that over there. I can see it better. Right, okay. So let's try test mode again. Right, so when I press R1, it goes to B. When I press R1 again, it goes to C briefly, and it does that timer thing, and then it goes straight back up to B. So he doesn't put his gun down if I just press it once. If I press it twice, it's got enough time before that timer runs out to go back to A. Go B, and then double tap, goes to A. Go to B, single tap, it hasn't got time, the timer puts it back to B. So there we go. So we've got a double tap system now. So one tap to up, double tap to down. So there we go. That's answered the question. Can I create a tap to pull out, double tap to put away, and can I create a toggle to put the gun up and keep it up and then turn it off again? There's two methods there. I hope that was useful. Thanks for watching. Catch you in your dreams.